What's up, brothers and sisters? Thank you for joining me today for the 5th episode of my Link to the Past series. This is the first one where I'm going to be actually in the Dark World, so this is where the game actually starts to get a little bit difficult. These monsters, especially those little claptrap looking things, they actually do, I think, like 3 to 4 hearts damage per hit, which means they are very powerful. And you don't have a lot of health at this point in the game, so it's pretty easy to die if you make a few mistakes. Ah, shit, that was not intended. Kind of a weird scrolling thing there. And I'm heading to now the first dungeon of the Dark World, which I don't think the dungeon itself... Oh, the same thing happened again. The dungeon itself is too difficult, but the boss can be rather tedious. No, this is not the right way. Yeah, the boss for the first dungeon is actually pretty hard, but the dungeon itself is not too bad if you've practiced it. There is a kind of a gate where you have to pay this little monkey here coming up 110 rupees, I think it is altogether. You pay him 10 at the start, and then you pay him 100 when you get to the actual dungeon. This guy, Kiki, he loves money. Give him 10 rupees, because otherwise you're not going anywhere anyway. Now, try not to get hit. The blade beam isn't very strong, but of course being a projectile is just convenient to have. I almost got hit there. I gotta take that though. You want to take all rupees, as I said in the last episode, because stuff like this, first off, and then for the next dungeon, I'm gonna need to get the flippers. So it's a pretty good investment to go out of your way to pick up the few like spare rupees that could come up, especially the 5s and 20s. All right, so definitely don't go this way first. Pretty sure I have to head to the left first. This is another mirror dungeon, if I'm not mistaken. This dungeon is made extremely quicker by proper use of the mirror, because there's a lot of running back to the beginning. Okay, that's not right. Dodge those. So like for right here, for example, you pick up this key, and then you can port right back to the beginning instead of running back up the stairs and through there. And now you're right where you need to be. Now, I don't remember this dungeon perfectly, so there might be a little bit of screwing around here and there. But I think I have the gist of it. Alright. Now, there's an awesome tech you can do coming up shortly. I probably won't bother trying it because it's actually really difficult. But there's a way that you can, instead of, like right here, you can see to the left side of me there's a treasure chest that I need. Now, upon being here, I realize I don't have the master key, which I definitely need to open that. But if I had the master key, there's a way that you can place... You can place a bomb like here, for example. This is not the right spot, but there's a certain spot you can place a bomb, and you can use it to push yourself over to that treasure chest instead of going all the way around here. And that's like the first really big bomb jump. It's actually pretty difficult to do, though. I definitely wasted my time being here, so I'm just going to use the mirror. I think I'm supposed to go to the other side first. Yeah, I think I was supposed to go to the left instead of the right, because I need the master key before I can get that treasure chest anyway. So, do I place a bomb here? I feel like I should. Trying to do this just off memory is actually pretty difficult when you haven't played the game in like 2 or 3 years. Can't be there. So there's a key. Now, where is the key supposed to be for? Am I supposed to go back up there? I can't remember. I'm probably supposed to mirror here again, honestly. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I'm supposed to mirror there again. And let's just take a look around. See what I can find. If I head to the left and actually go up... Ouch. Wait, what is down here? Let's find out right quick. Okay, never mind. This was pointless. Okay, so I'm just actually going to follow the teleports this time to see if it leads me to anywhere progressive, because I just can't remember. There's no point to pretend like I remember. And it leads me here, so this is useless. Where does that teleporter take me then? The dungeons, again, it's not like this is difficult. I just have to remember where I'm going in. I clearly do not. that guy to pass. Okay, that was a little risky, but I pulled it up. Can I just crash through this? Yes, I can. Now, I don't feel like I should be here. I'm pretty sure you don't... Ah, shit. I'm pretty sure you don't have to fight these guys other than in one specific room. So, the fact that I'm fighting them here means I failed something. Where did I go wrong? Well, maybe it didn't. Maybe I'm supposed to be here. Ouch. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Nah, this is definitely not where I'm supposed to be. But I can get another key here. But how do I get to the chest now? So there's a key here. Okay, I'll take that just to have it. I think there's fairies on the other side, so it's not too important, but I'll get them anyway. I think this is a fairy room anyway. Yes. Okay, so grab those to heal myself up. And now back again. And this is probably significantly quicker if I just mirror out of here instead of walking back. Try to save what time I can instead of making you guys watch me running back and forth through the same stage over and over again. So, where did I make my mistake? Did I have to come up this way? How do I get over there? Get out of here. I hate these red guys. They take so many hits. Okay. So I can get over there, but I don't think there's any value to being over here yet. I don't think I can do anything up here without having the hammer. I can push this guy around. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get blocked off though. So I'm definitely not doing the right thing. But I'm gonna check just to be sure. Yeah, this is the room you were supposed to kill these little like weird creatures in. Ah, what? Nice dodge, bro. Alright, so yeah, this is I can't go any further without the hammer. And in order to get the hammer I need the master key. And to get the master key I need to go back. But what am I forgetting? What have I failed to do? Where do I go? Maybe I was supposed to go up there and I just completely forgot about it. But that doesn't seem right because I would remember. I would have remembered this, but because you're supposed to have the master key before you come here. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. So it has to be down on the bottom floors then. It just has to be. So I have to fall in here. Okay, so blow that up, fall in here. And maybe it's just the doorway up here. The locked doorway. Maybe I was supposed to come up here the whole time and just derped out. Yeah, I think this is. Yeah, this is okay. This is the master key. Okay, so I get the key here. I keep calling it the master key. I know it's not actually called the master key, but I don't know. It's something. I don't know if it's in other Zelda games it's called the master key, but I haven't really played many other Zelda games, so I don't know why I would have adapted that just naturally. But whatever it is, the master key sounds like a better name than the big key. Okay, so get over there. Okay. Oh crap, yeah, I need to get up there, so I need to throw like a bomb or something. Perfect. Now, I used to know, I actually could do this successfully, this bomb jump that I was talking about earlier, but it would take a lot of practice to get back into the habit of doing it, so I'm not going to worry about that. I have the extra key anyway, that's the main thing, you have to come here with that extra key. So, damn, I lost the blade beam. It's really handy for this section too. Okay, So I think you have to walk all the way around. Do I need another key? No, it's just bombs. Okay, I don't need a key. Just need the bombs. Nope, not that way. Go all the way around. These maze sections are super tedious, but I'm gonna get that just to be sure. I don't know what it is. Okay, it is a key, so if I do need it, I've got it. Didn't need it here, but probably in the future. Ah! Definitely don't need the Book of Medora. Ow! That was a bit delayed there, fire. Alright, so now we have the hammer. So let's get out of here, back to the beginning. Okay, so now we can go to that section I was before with the little spiky block bouncing back and forth. Ah, shit. Get. Alright, so. Okay, now we can go back to that area where the spiky block is, and I can continue. Ah, god damn it. There's a way to not do that, too. Ah, those red guys hurt, too, actually, significantly. That was nice. Got 3 of them in one shot. Nah, there's no way I'm gonna pull that off. Definitely gonna need the bomb. Ah, what? That fell right down the hole. It's like instantly just. What the? Come on, don't do this. Ugh. There we go. Okay, that's really shitty. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna go around. There's an easier way to do this instead of screwing around with this bomb. Not messing around, game. Get pretty much free bombs from that thing anyway, so. Okay, so let's get back here. Dodge you. Don't hit the electrified guy. I learned that last time. But there's an angle between the treasure chest here and the wall that you can just get through there, like that. And it lets you in. Okay, that took a long time. It was really delayed. Now, are all the hearts back here? I'm gonna see if I think there's hearts over here. Yes, excellent. Let's see. Get my blade beam back. Push this thing. Blade beam makes this a little easier to kill these guys. They actually seem to. What? Are you serious? How much damage are you taking right now? Those guys take a lot of hits. Ah, one of those arrows. Okay, now shoot this guy. But yeah, as soon as you get down to this basement section, the first room you end up in, you need the hammer. So even though I'd gotten here already, there's no point to be here without it. We have another one of those wall-moving sections. Much bigger one than the last time. So let's get that hammer out preemptively. Down the stairs. Okay. Blade beam again. I think there's a key here. Nope. Okay, so I had needed every key, actually. I thought there was an extra key in this dungeon. I probably screwed something up. Oh yeah, it's because I didn't do the bomb jump for the treasure chest. If I did the bomb jump for the treasure chest, there would have been an extra key that I didn't need. Ah, this is a really tedious room. Those enemies are super annoying, and they're hard to predict. So for speed runs, you lose a little bit of time there most of your runs, because they're not random, but they're so sporadic that it's hard to predict them every time. Okay. So I think there's a trick with this boss where if you hold the sword out while you swing the hammer, you actually get less recovery time after you hit them, so you can swing much quicker, which allows you to get him to that second stage pretty fast. Or not the second stage, but like the second chip off his mask. Okay, watch out for these things. But this boss is the first really difficult boss for most people, because he moves around a lot and he has different problems, like there's different areas he can get you from. Ah, and once you get him to the second stage, he starts shooting those little fireballs and throwing out his tail. There we go. GG, giant lizard. You can pull on these spikes with no damage, too. It's hilarious. I don't know why they're here. Kind of like just for aesthetics. Yes. Excellent. That was actually a pretty easy boss run. Normally I take 1 or 2 hits from that guy, but that was pretty clean. That was good. I didn't even need the extra hearts I picked up earlier. Gives you a little monologue about the princess. Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Can you really, though? You're kind of still stuck in the crystal, right? Like, you don't actually exist yet. So you're still pretty stuck. I'm sure he's intending to conquer even our light world. Well, I mean, why not? But the gate is not open completely yet. If we 7 maidens come together, we can break the barrier around Ganon's hiding place. Ganon? I thought this was all about Aghanim. Do I understand? Of course I understand. I didn't read any of what you said, but I will just lie to you and go on slaying beasts. Alright, but thank you for joining me tonight, guys. This was probably a little bit of a longer video, and most of these videos going forward will probably be a little bit longer because the dungeons are harder as well as the prerequisites to get in them. But I really appreciate you guys sticking with me till the end, and have a good night.